So the Great Artesian Basin is a large series of aquifers that underlie about 22% of the Australian continent, and it's been a vital resource for primary producers, particularly in the rangelands, in terms of growing and developing their businesses. So since 1989, the Australian government, the Queensland government and primary producers have operated in a partnership, and that partnership's really designed to manage the uncontrolled flow of water out of the Great Artesian Basin. So the program's really about delivering on savings of water and improved environmental outcomes. And this is the Great Artesian Basin Sustainability Initiative is a program that's got wide support from conservation groups, from primary producers, from the resource sector and from government.
Yeah, we've been involved with water for a fair while through AgForce and the Grain Growers Association before that. And in terms of the Great Artesian Basin, there's two major issues there, and one is the continuation of the funding for the capping and piping of the bores. We're well over 50% now, but there's still a continuation for that should keep happening. We've seen pressures rise almost back up to original levels in places where we've seen this happening. It's more efficient use of the water. It helps with planning, it helps with pasture management. It's got to be done, and it's got to be finished for the GABSI.
Without this government assistance, the returns to primary producers from these programs in terms of capping and piping are really marginal from a business perspective. So what the program means is that funds can be used to get primary producers involved in the program. The previous set of GABSI schemes has resulted in quite a number of bores being capped. This has come at a cost to landholders, and now we're looking at further phases, and that significant capital cost is a real barrier to further uptake of the program. In the current budget cycle, the federal government has cut $23 million from that program, largely on the basis of that slow uptake of primary producers, which is around those financial barriers. So this is really a vital program to primary producers. We want to make sure that the unspent funds within the program can be rolled over so that primary producers can access those monies and continue this valuable work. And we'd also like to see some changes to the criteria by which primary producers are expected to contribute so that we can incentivise some more uptake of this vital program.